Alrighty, I just finished painting the bedroll here. Probably kind of hard to see because it's a little dark in here. But oh, there you go, it's a little better. So you can tell it's not the same exact color. But I mainly wanted to do this just to kind of smooth it out because it was so like many different layers of coat that were peeling and it just felt awful. So now at least it feels a little smoother. So maybe later on I'll probably just come down and just like maybe polish this. Try to remove this line, maybe wet sand it a little bit. And then give it a good little polish. Try to see if I could blend it in a little bit more because you can see it's not the same color, but from afar it doesn't look that noticeable. And I did that too. And that one. Alrighty, so we started trying to work on it, trying to fix it up. Cheeks is here. So far what we've done is I removed the top piece and have it down here. I removed that because I plan on like giving it a little sand and maybe painting it. I haven't decided what color I'm gonna paint it yet, but so that's why I took it off from up here, and as well as the trim pieces that I have in the truck bed over here. I also took off this back window because I was trying to see that I was noticing that there's some rust spots building up here, so I kind of want to get that taken care of and spray some paint over it so it can prevent it from keep rusting. So I'm gonna do that, fix all that before I install the window back. I have the window here. So then but for the meantime I'm gonna do that headliner piece, and then I'm gonna paint the interior. So probably give this a little sand and just spray paint it, try to match it as best as I can to maybe this, or maybe do it black. I haven't decided yet, I'm still debating, but we'll see right now. I decided that I'm gonna just buy some like carpet piece or like felt type thing and just stick it on. I already purchased it from eBay. It's a black one, so I'm just waiting for it to come through the mail, and then we're gonna be sticking that on so you can put the headliner up. I think it'll look a little bit cleaner. I didn't like how it looked with just the paint. It looks kind of tacky. We already took off the sun visors. These are the seatbelt ones. We're gonna be painting these. I'm not sure what paint I'm gonna be using, but we want to paint these black so it can match the interior. These are the door sill plates, whatever they're called. I took those off. As you can see, these things are disgusting, man. I want to try to see if I could find a way to restore these. I mean, they're solid, they're just super dirty and old. This is the trim for the headliner. That I'm probably gonna be painting chrome. I'm gonna try out this chrome paint that I purchased. I haven't gotten it yet. I'm waiting for it to come. So we're gonna be cleaning it off, sanding it, and then hopefully the chrome comes out nice. So it could give it that little edge border around the headliner. This is the door sills where I'm talking about. I took off. It's super dirty, man. I need to clean all that up. Alright, so I'm still in the process of removing the dash pad. So in order to get to the dash pad, I have to remove this cluster because there's some screws underneath it that I have to get. So I realized that I don't even have to remove these screws that I was originally trying to take off. As you can see, like this one, I took off. This one I couldn't take off, and I ended up messing it up. But luckily, I don't think I have to take those off because I took off the ones that are holding the dash pad underneath here. But I've only taken off the ones on this side first, and it's already kind of lifting off. We lift this one off first. Alright, I'll be painting the inside part. I kind of started painting it on over here, but then after I decided I'm just gonna end up painting the whole interior, so that when we focus on the outside, at least the interior will all be done, because I don't want to have to like put the carpet, the seat, and then start doing all the interiors and then mess it all up or dirty it. So what I decided, just take out everything and just focus on the interior first. So that's why you can see I started painting up here, up there. This was the rust reformer that I used, but I'm gonna end up painting it with the Rust-Oleum. I have it over here, the one that throws out 4 times, the turbo one. I like this one because it has like a bigger nozzle. turbo. As you can see, it has a much bigger nozzle, so it reduces the tiger stripes because it sprays out more wider as opposed to like the regular cans. So after that, I'm gonna go through with the Rust-Oleum 4x turbo, cover it all in black. As you can see, I was just kind of starting to get off right now. I'm masking off, so I'm just gonna wipe it down, clean it up, and then just start spraying. So wish me luck, guys. Alrighty, y'all, so we're in the process. Excuse the noise, it's the heater. We turn on the heater and for some reason it makes a lot of noise, but I'm starting the primer process. Actually, I'm using this filler primer because I feel like this kind of helps fill in like little grooves and little scratches that I might have left behind when I was sanding, if I didn't sand properly. So I just sprayed that on. I already sprayed a couple of coats and I wet sanded, but I just put another coat because here I was able to tell there's still some blemishes. So I'm gonna let that dry and then go over it again. I'm still indecisive about the color, man. I don't know if I want to go with the white because it's either gonna be one of these two, this one or this one. So I'm not sure if I'm gonna go with the black gloss protective enamel or the white gloss. Because the thing is that I would love to do the black gloss. Because I kind of have this, I want to have like this black theme inside where like everything's black. But the thing is that if I end up painting the truck later, I'm leaning more towards painting it with this Rust-Oleum white, because this one would be able to like hide blemishes and bad spots or bad painting in general better than the black one. This one would be like a lot harder to paint in this color. So if I end up painting in the future, if I end up painting it with the white, I would like for it to match the interior. But I don't know how long it's going to take me to paint it or when I'm going to paint it. And I just feel like the interior would look a lot nicer if I did it black. So I'm still indecisive right now. I'm not sure if I'm going to do black or white, but I don't know, I guess I'll pick later. I ended up buying both of them just because I was going to go with black first, and I decided to go with white, but now I'm leaning more towards the white. I mean the black, so I don't know. We'll see. Because my plan is I still have to take off the door panels because I'm going to end up painting this door too. So it could match with the interior. I might just do it like somewhere like here. Let me put like some like mask off the rest of it and just sand off this edge. All this all could be black. And then from here on it'll be the color of the actual truck. So that's what I'm doing. So I'm gonna have to remove these, that way I could sand off and paint this too. This is gonna be the actual color of the truck as well, I think. But anyways, there it is, y'all. Here's where I'm at right now. Some Bondo here because I had a little bit of rust, so I started like breaking it off and had to paint over it and sand off. So it's a process, man. It's a process. It's a lot of work, but I know these videos are a little bit different because I'm not focusing on one actual thing. It's more of a vlog showing you the process of it, as opposed to when I did my C10. It was more like specific things that I had that I was doing to it. Which this one needs a wash too, man. I'm gonna have to give it a wash because this thing's dusty. Comment down below, let me know what you guys think about the truck, how it's coming along, if I made a bad choice on buying it, or because I'd be hearing that a lot, like, oh my god, this is like, you're so like, why would you waste your money on that? It's a piece of junk, like it's so ugly, this and that. But people just don't understand, man. If you don't know, you don't know. Ahora ya se va a empezar. Ahora sí le voy a echar la primera tapa de pintura. A ver cómo nos va. But I got the black on there. Now I'm just gonna spray the actual Rust-Oleum, the turbo one. I just wanted to get everything black so I won't waste so much paint. Besides here, I'm gonna have to do a couple more passes here. But this one, I feel like this is the one that you're gonna be able to notice the most. So I'm gonna just put actual paint on there. So let's get to painting. Alright, so I sprayed the second coat on. But I feel like I don't really have a lot of experience with those turbo cans, and it just sprays out way too much, so I kind of oversprayed too much and I noticed that it started dripping. But look what came through the mail. This is the carpet for the Ford. I thought it was gonna come Monday, and today's only Friday and it's already here, so we got lucky. We could have started earlier. As you guys can see, I'm also painting this right here. See, little things that you might not be able to notice, but I feel like it makes a difference, kind of like when I did on my C10. Little stuff like that. So that's what I'm doing here. Just whenever I have free time and I don't want to start something like a big project or something big, then it is when this is what I do. There's the kind of dark in here, although it's not dark out yet. It's just in here because I'm in the garage. But these are the trim pieces that we're going to be putting up on the ceiling. Focus on is I'm just going to polish I'm going to wet sand everything and then polish it before I put the actual dash, the headliner, trim pieces, the carpet, everything. So we're going to have to wet polish it so it just could all be ready to go so we can install everything. Because I'm kind of tired of just having it like this. I can't even use it, so that's what we're going to be focusing on to get everything done. So I'll show you guys once it's already once I'm ready to install everything.